It seems like a lifetime ago now. But yes, I did spend many years studying ceramics. My family has a long, rich tradition, and I've always believed in understanding every facet of one's job. How could I understand the strength and resilience of a broken vase without learning to repair them myself? How could I perceive the true grace and majesty of a plate without knowing the extreme temperatures porcelain must endure to reach our shelves? The answer is over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, if you wish to know. About 1,300 Celsius. I am beginning to realize I have neglected other areas of my life. I used to be able to hold a conversation without returning to the topic of work again and again. My artistic side. I have not made use of it in so long now. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers. Time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue. It is a kind offer, truly, but I am unsure if there's anything left to salvage here. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
You don't see Daisuke right away, but you hear his voice from somewhere in the kitchen.
Come in and have a seat. Our conversation the other day showed me that I have been neglecting myself and my once beloved hobbies. And with my work done for the week, I found myself going mad for want of things to keep my hands busy. It felt like a good time to remind myself there's more to me than my deep and abiding love for dishware. I have not always known this. Perhaps I still do not, but I would like to try. When you injured me earlier, I was furious. I thought my worth lay only in my work, and now someone had taken my work from me. But being forced to lean on others allowed me to do things differently. I am embarrassed to admit that you and Capriccio have even improved on my process in ways I hadn't imagined. I am far more efficient now. So if you'll allow me, I would like to invite you to indulge in my most beloved pastime, ceramics.
He gestures grandly to a spread on the table, which boasts a few slabs of clay, some assorted tools for shaping and cutting, sponges, and twin bowls of water for keeping the clay moist.
Yes, but even more than that, we will be connecting with an ancient tradition larger than either of us. In this way, you can experience a small piece of immortality.
Daisuke doesn't leave you much choice, so you take a seat and put your hands on the clay, working it into a crude sort of bowl.
You are a natural.
You don't feel like a natural, but he sounds sincere enough. You look over at Daisuke to see how he's faring, and what you see shocks you to your very core. A misshapen lump of clay, presumably intended to be a pot, with walls of varying thicknesses sits in front of him. It is an eyesore.
Hoping for some inspiration? You are kind, but please, do not be hard on yourself if you cannot make anything similar today. It took me many years of study to reach this skill level, but someday, if you apply yourself, you'll be able to create a pot like mine.
The creation Daisuke has generously called a pot lists to one side, a large piece of clay dropping off of it onto the table.
Now that you have laid your hands upon the clay for yourself, do you understand? The deep bond between an artisan and his pottery. The love that goes into creating dishes and pots since humanity first encountered clay. Oh?
Daisuke stands, coming around to position himself behind you. You can feel warmth radiating from his muscled body.
You have a good start here, but you must connect with your clay.
His hands cover yours, curling them over the beginning of your pot and completely destroying the shape you'd painstakingly pulled it into.
I feel it too. Normally my thoughts are of nothing but clay, but all I can think of is your hands beneath mine.
Daisuke finally steps away, but his voice sounds a bit lower than you remember when he finally speaks.
If I do not leave now, I am afraid I will not be able to finish my own work. Thank you for indulging me tonight. It has been an honor to share something so personal of myself with you. I will fire your pot for you. Simply leave it here. This clay is formulated to be baked at home, so do not worry.
It's hard not to worry just a little, but you do as he asks.
My day is brighter for seeing you, my love.